Hello. The lock I have today is a CX5. That's the keyway. You can see the top pins, and then if you look down there, bottom left, you can see the first side pin. This is the CX5 high security. This is the bitting, very good bitting, highs and lows, and then this is the milling on the side that interacts with 5 side pins. It's a 6-pin lock, and they're very similar to Medicos, where they have the screws on the top where if you take an Allen wrench, you can get them out that way very easily. It was made by CX5 Security in South Korea. The 5 finger pins are springless, then those interface with a sidebar, obviously. The CX5 is distributed and well, sometimes rebranded by a number of lock manufacturers such as Marks USA in the United States. It was originally sold by Scorpion and distributed by Can-Am Door Hardware Inc. It has since the most recent name up to date for this is CX5. There's no dash in it anymore, and that's coming by FarPro Security Solutions and basically sold through CX5 Security of Canada and South Korea. So it's very similar to every other lock that has a sidebar and pins, except this one is springless pins, and then there's 1 true gate and 1 false gate in each of the 5 side pins. So it has a wide open keyway. They have a UL40 or 437 version of this that comes with steel top and bottom pins and a steel sidebar to help. There's still some steel inserts around the face and everything, even though this I don't think is the UL rated one. But anyway, we're going to try to pick this. So I'm going to get this clamped up and we'll get to it. Okay, I got it clamped up. Plug the key in. I'm going to be using a number 7 hook in 18 thousandths and a Sparrow's the smallest tension wrench, and I'm maybe using a southward short hook for the side pins. Okay, 1 gave me something, 2 gave me something, 3 gave me something, 4, 6, 5, 2 gave me a little something, 6 gave me a little something, 5, okay, let me try the sidebar. Oops, I forgot to zoom in. There we go. Got a little rotation on the plug. Come on now. there we go. Okay, that was the one I was picking at in the front was number 1. I set him too high. And then once I was able to get him down, I went back to number, I think it was 5. And that's the one that popped it. Let me make sure I keep this in frame. And we'll get this. The driver pins are very similar to Assa style pins. As you see, it's picked, so I'm going to lock it up. And I'll take the top pins out first. Okay, where are my tweezers? There they are. Okay. And there's also counter milling, just like in Assa, the Twin series, like Twin 6000, V10, Maxim, Combi. There's all counter milling that's designed to catch on these little spool, Assa-type spools. They're not as hard as you think they would be. I mean, it does take some practice to be able to get the hang of setting the pins and the feel of the sliders and everything like that. But once you get a feel for it, I mean, it's functionally similar to a lot of Assa ones, like I mentioned previously. But usually you get them all in this. You'll lift them up until you get them all in this little first serration, and then that's what catches on the counter milling right here. But they give, I mean, they give pretty good feedback, so you can always tell which one needs to be set. So let me. Actually, I don't even need the plug follower. Okay. As you see, that's the sidebar. This is the top. The top holes of the sliders are this top row. Obviously the key pin holes, and then I don't know if you can see that, but you can definitely hear it. The counter milling on both sides. And it comes with ball bearings for drill protection that you put right in these 6 holes. Okay, I'm going to take the sidebar out. As you see, it's intact. And then I'm going to take the sliders out one by one. Okay. That's too big. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. As you see, the springs for the sidebar, drill protection, hardened steel inserts. Okay, and these are the side pins. when you're picking, you're putting your pick underneath this little peg right here and lifting up. Generally gravity will bring, since there's no springs in them, gravity will pull them all down. As you see, the deeper of the two is the true gate, and then the one on the left side is the false gate. So they're a little easier than Asses, being that Asses will have, for example, I have a twin 6000 side pin where it has 2 serrations on either end of the true gate. So it's not as difficult as those, but you know, they're still pretty difficult to pick. So okay, as you see, all the key pins are standard. All the driver pins are the Assa-type old style spools. And the key pins all intact with their false and true gate and with their little peg. And then that's the sidebar, not modified or anything. And one last look at the key. I was really excited when I got that bitting. The picture of it didn't have bitting nearly that great, so I was worried when I ordered it, but very pleased when it came like this. Alright, well, that is all I have for you on the CX5, also known as the Mark CX5 and previously Scorpion CX5. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. If you like the video, please subscribe. And remember, the more you practice, the better you'll get. Thanks for watching.